recipe. Never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, bread like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons, my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it. The fire can stand to the tallest of giants. The tyrant and all the suppliers are scheming and lying. They selling his dreams and we buying it. Show me the chicken, I'm frying it. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy. I got the drive, the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's faith that's in the reps. Ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the plays and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But God did it. But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like your style and you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need your loving like water in the bay. Let's walk down the aisle, make a baby. I ain't been in love like this somewhat lately. Step into the room like a crown.
The 8th-ranked team in Division 7 looks to get a step closer for a return trip to Akron as senior pitcher Veanna Helmstetter leads Monroeville into a regional showdown against a veteran Cuyahoga Heights squad for a chance to move on into the Elite 8. We've got all the action coming up live and free right here from the shores of Lake Erie. Pre-game coverage and your first pitch are all coming up next. Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
We welcome you inside of the Village Barn pregame show. State-ranked Monroeville and a battle-tested Cuyahoga Heights squad just about set for some regional action here on a stormy day off the shores of Lake Erie. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Avon Lake, Ohio. I am Brian Skowronski here on the call with you guys here for this Sweet 16 showdown. Got a pair of district champions about to meet here in the Division 7 Sweet 16, looking to advance. We'll see if Monroeville can do it yet again for the second consecutive season. Jump inside of their team spotlight. This is the number 8 ranked team in the entire state for Division 7, enjoying perhaps their best 4-year stretch in program history, coming off of a state runner-up finish just last season, but perhaps even more dominant now in 2025. This is a squad averaging, how about 10.3 runs per game? They've got killers all throughout the lineup, and they basically are just as good defensively. So this team, even though they finished runner-up in the Firelands Conference, Crestview ended up getting them twice. They finished 14-0 in the league, ended the 3-year reign for the Eagles in terms of being a champion. One of the most spectacular seasons that they have ever had in program history, and a huge reason why is going to be their leadoff hitter today. You're about to see this senior step into the batter's box. Check out the 20-1 overall record for Miss Veanna, her final year here with the program. And the only one loss that she had all season came in 24 appearances, nearly 118 innings pitched, and she allowed just 21 earned runs, striking out, you see, the 145 batters. So this lady's unbelievable. She's enjoyed one of the, if not the best pitching season in the history of Monroeville softball, and there she is, just about set to start things off here on a rainy afternoon here in Avon Lake. Helmstetter will lead things off. Skylar Sane, the starting pitch-up over on the other side. We're going to tell you about Cuyahoga Heights, their trip up here today at the end of this first half of the first inning. Slightly early start here as we are all ready for action. Two really quality teams looking to advance deep into the tournament. Monroeville's had big dreams all season long of getting back to this point, and here they are, right on the cusp. See the rain really coming down here. And first pitch way up and out of the zone for ball one. Monroeville dugout, they're going to be up. They're going to be chirping, making noise the entire game. Sane dials up the next pitch. It's in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch up in the attic for ball two. Want to say hello to everybody out there watching live and free every time I get a moment here today. We will jump into the comment section, so make sure that you're dropping me some comment bombs throughout the course of the action. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, all the above. Love hearing from you, the fan. Want to make you as big a part of the game as we possibly can here on the OH Report. We want to be here if you weren't watching, so we do appreciate all of our fans. 2-2 count. Rain starting to pick up a little bit here. It's been a soggy afternoon the entire day all around the state of Ohio. But as we got closer and closer to the greater Cleveland area, it seemed like the perspiration was collecting even more. The pitch, and it's taken right up the middle. This will be a base hit and a great start here as Monroeville and their leadoff hitter Helmstetter comes through the leadoff single. Flapping the wings there as she gets on to set the stage now. Peyton Wilnow about to get her opportunity. Peyton's a .450 batter so far here on the season early on. She was off to a fantastic start and basically has continued it. One of the most consistent hitters in the lineup for Coach Helmstetter. Shows bunt here. Ball's going to leak away, and that's going to allow Veanna to get over to second base, capturing an extra bag. That pitch in there for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Skylar Sane looking to settle in. And the righty outside with that one. Well, now accepts that. Ahead in the count. Pitcher's count now. 3-1. Righty kicks, deals, and able to get her to fan there. Got her swinging. First out comes via the K. Fantastic pitch, but that'll bring up Taryn Tyler, who has been terrorizing pitchers all season long. Good looking pitch in there. Strike one to Taryn. 567 average. She has just been on fire from the very start of the season. Trips it, though, into an 0-2 count. Sane's starting to settle in a bit. Drops this one low in the zone. Can't get Taryn to chase. Back-to-back pitches out of the zone. Same with the pitch. This one's faded out of play. Good piece of hitting. It slapped right at the shortstop. Aly Williams can't handle it. They're going to send Veanna home, and she's in there. Monroeville strikes first. So Tyler with the hard hit ball puts the Lady Eagles on the board. Taryn on first. Maddie Reber on the way up. Reber looking to keep it rolling here. Righty steps in, this one up around the eyes. Saying the 1-0 pitch, evens it up, one apiece. Trying to get some instant replays going for you guys. I will get some here in just a moment. Puts this one out for the foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the Eagles off to nice start leading 1-0. Have to see officially if they give Taryn Tyler the hit in the RBI. Doesn't matter. Still goes down as a run scored by Helmstetter. Fully loaded count. Skylar Sane. The righty sends it in there. This one lifted to left field. Tracking back. There goes Williams, and she can't handle it again. Second time this inning. Won't cost her, though, as she's able to get to the bag for the out. 2 down.
The righty sends it in there. This one lifted to left field.
See Williams just getting confused, and sometimes really tough when it's raining in the capacity that it is when you're fixating your eyes up. Rain droplets coming down, young player, big game, probably the biggest of her career, certainly up to this point. But they are able to get the out. Now the catcher, Avery Rosser. Throw not close to in time. So that'll allow Maddie to take second. 1-0 count here to Rosser. Up in the strike zone. Not able to catch up to the cheese. A little bit of breeze picking up as well here at Avon Lake. As this one will head out of play over to the Eagles cheering section. 1-2 ahead in the count. Couple down here, top half of the first, where the Lady Eagles lead it. Skylar sends in on the hand, jammed up. So we got a good fight going on right now.
Skylar sends in on the hand, jammed up.
Count remains at 1-2 here. As Rosser steps back into the batter's box. Reber standing over on second. And again, able to get a piece.
Standing over on second. And again, able to get a piece.
Rosser on the season having a .482 average. This her 99th plate appearance. Base hit likely makes this a 2-0 game. Here it is, the 1-2. Bold in there. Reber taking off for third. Head first slide. She's in there. Ball escapes into left field. She'll stay put. Take one more look at our 89 Homes instant
makes this
replay.
A 2-0 game. Here it is, the 1-2. Bold in there.
Got a piece of this one. Left field. Can't make the catch again, so the Eagles lead it 2-0. We'll spin it back. We'll show you exactly what happened. RBI double here for Avery Rosser. Just some settings here real fast for you guys. So here it is. Rosser sending it deep into left field and allows Reber to come home with the run. Great piece of base running here by Avery, diving into third base, so another runner just 60 feet away from plating another run. With Rachel Freeze up. Make the count now 1-1 here on Freeze. Junior 279 average coming into today. Looking for her 20th hit of the year. And she's able to deliver one first base side. That'll bring home another run. Eagles are on fire. She turns. Gonna hold up at second. But another big hit here for Monroeville. Cooking here early. The Eagles soaring.
And she's able to deliver one first base.
Back-to-back RBI doubles by Monroeville. Rosser and Freese. And a first pitch ball in here to Taylor Scheid. Scheid, one of the youngsters on the squad. Collected 23 hits, though, on the season. Flares this one over the Monroeville dugout. Even up the count at 1-1. pitch from Skyler. Got her swinging. 1-2.
The pitch from Skyler. Got her swinging.
Again, fouls one off. Keeps the count here at 1-2. Freeze over on second base. 3-run first inning here for Monroeville. Been batting for about 18 total minutes. And we've got a pickle situation. Just going to go in head first to third and called safe. So Freeze dancing around out there on the base pass.
Go in head first,
able to get in underneath the
safe.
tag from Aly Williams. So with 2 down, the Eagles again advancing a runner over to third. As she's showing bunt here. Brings it back and leaves it up in the attic. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big situation early on here for Skylar Sane already. So he takes a nice big deep breath, trying to ease into the competition, but no chance for that here. And she will walk Sheed to get to Jenna Bragg. Now with runners at the corner. Breeze coming in from left to right now on your screen. For the sophomore Bragg, she can brag about a .368 batting average so far on her first full-time season at the varsity ranks. Cuyahoga Heights fans urging Sky to just settle down a little bit. A little bit of command issues here. Outside the zone for the second consecutive pitch. Another one upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. And in jeopardy of loading up the bases. Monroeville letting them know. 3 consecutive balls, looking for a 4th straight, and it actually hits her on the top of the lid. So that will fill up the base pass here for Monroeville.
No. 3
one more look at this last pitch from Skylar Sane.
Straight, and it actually hits her on the top of the lid.
Back of the shoulders. Yeah, coach says way to use your head out there. Definitely put that helmet to use. So we've got a mound visit. Tough situation here for Coachman Fredonia's squad. Already trailing by 3 against a high-powered offense. And almost all the way through the lineup to the number 9 hitter we go with Lily Clark. One of a number of right-handed sophomores in the lineup. She bats .243 so far. One of the biggest spots of her tournament so far, and looks at ball 1. Eagles with back-to-back RBI doubles, Rosser and Freeze, followed by walks from Sheed and Bragg, getting us here to this moment. And after swinging through that last ball, Clark now with the 1-1 pitch on the way, and a little bit too high. Sane having a tough time finding her zone out there and being able to deliver in and around where the umpire would like to see it. It's been just a shade high on a few occasions. That time, way upstairs. Now with the 3-1 count, in danger of adding another run here with their third consecutive base on balls. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs. And that will make it 4-0. RBI walk for Lily Clark. And the Eagles back to Helmstetter, who singled her first time up. So the Eagles, boy, what a start for them here. 4-0. And the ball away from the catcher. Chance at the plate, diving in head first. Sheed in there to make it a 5-0 cushion here for Monroeville. Absolutely lighting up our Roeder Racing scoreboard. 4-0. And the ball away from the catcher. Chance at Zane, a little low with that one. Make it a 1-1 count. Rain picking up here at Avon Lake. Far west side of the city of Cleveland, up on Lake Erie. Hops this one in again, so back-to-back balls now. Wind changing directions. And the pitch fouled just above our camera lady's head. So even up the count now at 2-2. Two-two pitch outside. Eagles hitters have worked another full count here. They've walked 3 consecutive times. Helmstetter, this is her second AB already of the opening frame. Way out of the strike zone, still swung at it. Stays alive though. Skylar seeing a chance to get out of the frame. But instead it'll be a walk, and it'll be another Eagle on board. Peyton Will now struck out her first time up. One of the few Eagles so far to not reach base in this opening inning. So the good times definitely have been rolling so far here from Monroeville. So we get a first pitch ball. That one bounces in there, ball 2. Lefty pulls this one first base side. The 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Got her to swing through it. One of the better pitches we've seen from Skylar Sane so far. Able to blow it by her. Fouls this one straight back. Close to having a big hit there was Peyton. Well, now's been batting .450 so far throughout her sophomore campaign. And again, she fouls it off, so making solid connection. Catching up to these variety of pitches from Skylar Sane. Just looking to straighten something out. And with Eagles all over the pond here, the 2-2 pitch got her swinging. Second strikeout for Skylar Sane. Each of them on Will now. But Monroeville strikes with 5. 5 runs there in the top half of the first inning before we even had an opportunity to learn about these young ladies right here. Cuyahoga Heights coming in with a 12-8 record, but don't let it deceive you. They play pretty much all bigger schools throughout the course of the regular season. Welcoming back 6 starters as well. Finished runners-up in the Chagrin Valley League to Independence this year, each of their 2 league losses to them. And outside of a loss at Division III Lakewood a couple of weeks back, 6 straight victories for these Lady Red Wolves. So it's been a fantastic season for them, and welcoming back all those veterans. Felt like they would be in a position here to make a nice run in the tournament, which they have so far up to this point, getting on the doorstep of an Elite 8 appearance, and they have been riding the hot hand of their sophomore shortstop, Aly Williams, travel ball player with the Ohio Firecrackers. He's also a stud volleyball player. Second on the team with a 5.10 average. Put the 652 OBP in there, though, just because that's such a ridiculous, preposterous number. 22 steals as well. 25 hits, 19 ribbies on those. So Aly's had phenomenal sophomore season, and we'll see her hitting out of the number 2 spot here today. And on the other side, Veanna Helmstetter. She's your starter, your player spotlight today. We already showed you the numbers for her. I mean, just a dream season so far for the senior. Veanna starts her out, first pitch strike. Now she's well ahead, 2-0. Giada Pressat starting things off here at the dish. Helmstetter, the lefty, fires, and this is flared off. She'll come back and do it all over again, making sure that she gets down, touches first base. Helmstetter, the 0-2, lobs that one, and it's left on the third story. Couldn't get her to chase that time. Giada, the starting catcher. And accepts the second straight pitch out of the zone by Helmstetter. Jory, can we get a 2-shot? Fouled off. They'll keep the at-bat alive. Presa with a 429 average coming into today. She's battled 2-2 count here. Bottom of the first. A lot of work to do for Cuyahoga Heights. As Helmstetter fires in a fastball, struck her out. Great start for the senior lefty out on the bump. Looked like she just took a little bit off of this one. Rise ball. Got Gianna swinging. Now for our player spotlight. Williams up to bat. Misses on that offering. Shows you the outrageous on-base percentage so far on the year for Aly. Just a sophomore too, as mentioned. Plays a lot of travel ball. Pops this one up. Long run, and the catch not made there by Wilnow. It's right there in the mitt. Just could not squeeze it. Take a second look on the replay. Nice charge, backhand down the line. And that'll keep the at-bat alive. Helmstetter, the 0-2 pitch. Low outside for ball one. It's got her backup. Tyler over at second. Saw Will now try to make that play at shortstop. Reber at third. And barely misfiring with this one. Might have heard some of the oohs and ahs. Likely from the Eagles fans here in attendance. What say you? Tough to tell exactly from this angle, but that's dialed in pretty well. And this one low now. Fully loaded count on the way, 3-2. Issues the walk. So Williams able to produce a base runner.
Williams draws the walk. Runner at first with one out. That brings to the plate the number 3 hitter in this Cuyahoga Heights lineup. Senior first baseman, number 13, Aly Williams.
So Aly over to first. Bring up Aly Boning. Shows bunt, taken off for second base. Takes a hop, gets away there from Wilnow. So Williams able to move into scoring position. Exactly what these Red Wolves need. Plenty of offense. Take a look at Boning's numbers. How about 518 average? Tops on the squad, you would think, right? Anytime you're hitting over 500, what a special season this young lady's had. Takes a look at 2 strikes, though, to start off this at-bat. Chases that one upstairs, but able to foul it off. So the count remains a couple strikes, no balls. Here on a rainy afternoon, up on the shores of Lake Erie. If you're just joining us here at Avon Lake for the Sweet 16 showdown. Winner moving on into the championship. Be played back here on Friday. Matthews did win the first game today. Veanna Matthews by a count of 4-0. So that'll be who's next for the victor of today's game. May recall that Monroeville last season during their tournament run was able to up and then make their run all the way to Firestone Stadium in Akron, where we've got Travis Berardi today. He's out there for a regional semifinal showcase, the Hillsdale Lady Falcons. As this one's fouled off by Addie again. Hillsdale taking on Downton. How about league rivals going head-to-head in a regional matchup? Doesn't happen a ton, but that's the case. Going down right now, live and free on our Facebook page. YouTube channel 4 as well, as this one's ripped right at the third baseman, and they'll double up the competition. Fantastic catch by Maddie Reber in the throw to get the out. Let's check this out one more time before we take our first commercial timeout. Just an absolute missile handled, and then they get the second one over there at second base. 5-0 Monroeville. They are back up to bat when we come back.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Taryn Tyler up to bat here, swinging at the first pitch to start off the second inning. Had an RBI hit, first time up. One of a few different players to produce RBIs in that opening frame for Monroeville. A 5-run outburst for the Eags. Went through the lineup and then some. And we've certainly seen fair share of command issues for Skylar Sane here today. Sane with the 1-1 pitch and rolls that one in there. Saw that quite a few times in that opening inning. She faced 11 batters. Came into today with a 10-6 overall record, 4.81 ERA. And she's given up another base hit. How about that delivery? Beautiful. Down the third base line. A single. And capitalizing as she will end up over on second base. Taryn Tyler coming through here, set the stage for the Eagles in this second inning. There it is, just blisters it down the line. Could not have went and dropped it any better if she wanted to. So a runner already in scoring position, Tyler. Brings up Maddie Reber, her second at-bat. That one flying out of the hand of Sane. Allows Tyler capture a bag over there at third. One of the easier stills that she'll have So 1 ball, no strikes. And again, hops it in front of home plate. Reber, this now her 102nd plate appearance. Kid's already got 45 RBI. Just stupid numbers when she steps into the batter's box. And way ahead here, 3-0. We'll see if she's got the green light. 3 walks in that opening inning for Sane. Dials up a strike here, though. Keep this at bat going. Tyler over on third. And Sane sending in the 3-1 out of the zone. 4th walk. Brings up Avery Rosser. Smashed an RBI double last time we saw her, the catcher, coming through in that opening inning.
Rosser had a double and an RBI in her first at bat.
Here she is now with runners on the corners. Sane. Up and over the head that time. No chance to come up with that for Presot. And so we will see Reber come all the way around to third. Tyler will score. And the Eagles tack another one on to our Roeder Racing scoreboard. Here's the end of it. Tyler after coming in home. Just a dream start here for Monroeville. Rosser, second pitch to her. She'll clap this one at the second baseman, but scores a run, so an sacrifice RBI for Avery. Brings Rachel Freeze up to the dish. Coming off of an RBI double of her own. So your last look here, this RBI. Good piece of hitting. And the first pitch in there for a strike. Base is empty now. She swings at the second pitch. And miscommunication. I think somebody made the play. Yeah, the catch made. Cameron Barnes somehow, some way, was able to snag this thing. Check it out a second time. Slow it down for you guys. Look at this. No communication, neither calling for it, but they are able to deliver the out. 2 down here with Taylor Sheed up for the second time. Walked her first time up. She came around to score in the first inning after getting on base. Flares this one to center, and the catch is made. So the Eagles tack on a couple more. In a fantastic spot here early on. Jump in between the bases real fast as we extend our pregame show presented by the Village Barn in Monroeville. Unranked Cuyahoga Heights taking on the number 8 team in Division 7. Told you about both teams. Spotlighted a couple of players so far here today. Now let's jump inside of my keys to victory. See how they're doing so far through an inning and a half for Monroeville. Just got to limit those extra bases. Cuyahoga Heights, a team that they've got quite a bit of firepower. Just don't allow them to come through doubles, triples, dingers, and then be aggressive when you're on the base pass. Definitely checking that box so far. They have capitalized on just about every mistake that we have seen coming from the home team here today. So to dig themselves out of this hole, Cuyahoga Heights needs some offense. It's got to come here, and the base runners on the pass so far that we've seen for the Eagles definitely got to do a much better job of that over the next several innings if you want to give yourself a shot when this thing is all said and done. Those are your keys to victory presented by the Village Barn in Monroeville. So we saw the double play in the inning. In the first pitch, this is swung and belted by Sophia Mecklenburg. And it's the first hit for the Lady Red Wolves. So Mecklenburg gets on first. Here in the bottom half of the second inning. She'll show bunt, lays it down, but it drifts over the foul line here on the third base edge. This is Paige Stotts, right fielder today. Takes that one low for ball one. Checking in over at first base, Rosser fires it down to Bragg. Just trying to keep Mecklenburg tethered over there. The 1-1 pitch to Stotts. Swings at a high pitch, but that'll fade foul. Helmstetter able to get ahead now, 1-2. Lefty sends the pitch. Could be two. They'll get the first, the lead out runner, but the throw a little bit off target. One down. Brings up Brooklyn Dumzalski. Try to get a hit here. Eagles do a solid job of fielding. Now they're having a group visit up there inside the circle. Looking to keep that shutout intact. Saw quite a few of them for Monroeville throughout the course of the season. And Helmstetter, just an unbelievable year with the 1.25 ERA and now 119 innings pitched total. 146 strikeouts and counting. Dumzalski got on the hoodie, lets you know it's definitely not May 28th weather. I'm sure everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day weekend. Did have a little bit of sunshine on Monday, but this is super uncharacteristic of what we're accustomed to. Temperatures looking like they're about 58 degrees right now. So a chilly afternoon north of Avon and Avon Lake. As fire this one past. Strike three. Throws a little high. Do get a bag. So a runner's in scoring position now. 2 down. After the strikeout for Dumzalski. That'll bring up Lucy Ross Take a look at the numbers for the senior so far this season. 283 average. He's got 13 RBI. Not going to get one here. How about the grab by Taryn Tyler? Just snags that one out of the air to end the threat. So Monroeville will take their 7-0 lead into the third inning. Bats have been juiced. We'll see if they can keep it flowing. Back here at Avon Lake, we have got a 7-0 differential so far. Monroeville with 5 runs in the opening inning, 2 more in the second. And I want to say what's up to all of our viewing audience out there. Joe Campagna says, let's go Lady Eagles. Graham Road is behind them here today. Amanda Andrews, Chloe Laney, Joe Galea, all cheering on the Eagles. Rich Morehouse just says congratulations. Great start, Eagles. Keep it going. That's from Diana Haller. Susan Moore says doing great, ladies. Sherry says let's go, Eagles. And Linda Myers just got in there as well with a go, Eagles. More than 100 of you watching live and free here this afternoon. As you're going to get Jenna Bragg's second AB. Walked her first time up. Smashes this one, though, over the third baseman's head into left field. It's a leadoff single here. So Bragg getting the party started. Take one more look at that hit. Kapow right over the heart of the plate and able to turn on it for a quality base hit. Now we've got an 0-1 count going. This is on Lily Clark. Two strikes now on Lily. Able to get just enough of this one. Clark from the 9 spot today. Looking to keep it rolling here for the Eagles. Skylar Sane out of the zone with that one for ball number 1. Bragg takes off for second. The throw beat her, but she's able to slide in safe. Infield have had some problems here this afternoon for Cuyahoga Heights. Seen a couple plays from Williams early on in that first inning. Now here's a throw from Reyes. It's a little low. Escapes under the glove. and allows the Eagles to get 2 on, none down here. Top 3 threatening yet again. Helmstetter back to the top of the order. Already her 3rd AB. We're just in the 3rd inning. Lefty lays it down, but it'll roll foul. Sain's been operating with base runners across the pass basically the entire game. Helmstetter started things off, had a leadoff single in the 1st inning. Here she is, doing her job, advancing both base runners. So Monroeville advances to 2nd and 3rd as Helmstetter gives up the out. Take one more look at Veanna's quality bunt. Coach's kid, able to deliver it right where it needed to be. Good read there by Nevaeh Reyes to get the first out over at first. Now this one lifted deep right field. This is going to bring home 2. Peyton Well now turning for 3. She has got a 2 RBI stand-up triple. How about it? Shaking off a slow start for her offensively. Strikeouts in each of her first 2 at-bats. But this, an absolute thing of beauty. Absolutely just drilled it over the head of Paige Stotts. And, well, you know the rest. Eagles now with a 9-0 cushion. And they've got their slugger, Tyler, up at the dish. Now 1-1 count. Taryn has been on a tear from the very beginning of the season. Over 50 RBI, and now 52 hits. An absurdity. Pitch up around the eyeballs. So 3-1 count. And missed again for ball number 4. That'll put runners on the corners now as Tyler heads over to first, and Maddie Reber stepping up into the batter's box. Reber walked her last time up in the 2nd. Taking off the throw to 2nd. Not going to get her. And that'll bring home a run. So Will now makes it a double-digit cushion here on our Roeder Racing scoreboard. Show it to you one more time. Oh, those tricky Eagles, just all part of the game. Send the runner. Catcher sends for second base. And really just trying to take your eye off the prize there at home, where the Eagles get a run. This one absolutely drilled all the way back to the fence. Tyler will come home. Heading for third is Reber, and she is in there. Another triple for Monroeville. 2 here in the same inning. I mean, everybody's doing it. Why not Maddie? Just blisters this one deep. I thought that was going to fly out of here. Took a single hop back to the fence. Tyler coming home. And Maddie with the RBI triple. Crazy start. Still just one down here in the top of the third. Avery Rosser, sack RBI in the second. Had herself an RBI double back in the first inning. Is outside the zone. So we've got a hitter count now for Avery. Rosser came through with her 28th run batted in earlier in the game. Lifts this one. Looking for another, and she will bring her home as Reber touches to make it 12-0. Does represent the second out, but the Lady Eagles tack one more on, trying to make this lead insurmountable. Freeze popped up in the second, had an RBI double of her own in her first at-bat tonight. It's her first time up with nobody aboard. Swings at a high fastball, and it's a meaty hit. That'll clear into the gap in between right and center, and she will check up with a double. Eagles have been soaring from the start. The wings have been flapping. Good times being had all over the park if you're wearing a white pinstripe uniform. Second look at Rachel's latest hit. Setting the deck for Taylor Scheid on her way up. She'll get a first pitch ball. Scheid ended the second inning. Looking to avoid doing the same here in inning 3. Zane sends third consecutive ball. Had issues finding the zone basically from the start here today. Monroeville's been able to capitalize, though. Skies opening up a little bit. Rain is not coming down much here at the moment, just a small sprinkle. And in softball, talked to a few players over the last couple of weeks. We've had an unbelievable amount of moisture during these tournament games, which is uncharacteristic, of course, for tournament softball and especially for a regional. And the ladies telling me just how challenging it can be with the size of the ball, and especially for some of these girls with a little bit smaller hands that are out there in the circle to be able to get the grip, the spin necessary when the ball is wet. So certainly feel for Skylar, and Helmstetter has not had many issues here today. Now gone through the order here in the third. Deep drive to left field, and the catch is made. Nice catch made by Lucy Ross to end the inning, but more runs added on here. Monroeville, a dozen so far. Cuyahoga Heights bats need to wake up when we come back. It's a 12-0 deficit here. Bottom half of the third inning. Cuyahoga Heights coming in here. Nice little win streak for them. But they have struggled offensively. Veanna Helmstetter starts off this inning with the strike into Cameron Barnes, her first AB today, starting second baseman. Batting .227 on the season. Looking for her 11th hit, but she's in a 0-2 hole. Helmstetter sends in there, just high. So awful close. See, just missing out of the zone. The 1-2 now from Veanna. Able to get her down, strikeout. Third of the game so far for Veanna Helmstetter. Gets us to the bottom of the order, Nevaeh Reyes. Freshman getting the start at third this afternoon. Cuts through that first pitch. Helmstetter just does such an excellent job getting ahead in counts, trying to keep hitters off balance. That one just dodging outside of the zone there to Nevaeh. One coming up here, one down to Reyes. And I think she's got a smile on her face, but a little confused on that last swing. Up around the eyes. Nice job laying off of that one. 2-2 count now to Reyes. Helmstetter dials up a second consecutive strikeout. So the Eagles senior adding to her gaudy totals on the year. That'll bring Cuyahoga Heights to the top of their order. Giada Pressat, she struck out first time we saw her as well. First pitch ball from Helmstetter. Popped up. No chance to make a play. Saw Rosser come out of her stance, charge over. Helmstetter now with 150 strikeouts for the season. Only allowed 1 hit so far, just her 90th of the season in 120 innings pitched. Meanwhile, for Prasad over here, she's had a great season hitting. 24 hits, scored 29 times. This her 71st plate appearance. The 1-2, Helmstetter sends it outside. Rosser tried to frame it up. 2-2. There's the pitch, off speed, way out in front, and pulls it near the Red Wolves dugout. Helmstetter looking to get out of the inning here. She'll send, and she strikes out the side. 3 Ks for Helmstetter here in the 3rd inning. Maintaining the 12-0 cushion here for Monroeville. They'll look to add on. They've been on fire. See what they do when we come back in the 4th.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Live and free regional coverage from the shores of Lake Erie today. Monroeville flew into town, and they have continued to reach new heights. What a start here for the Lady Eagles. 5 runs in the first. They tack on 2 more in the second. How about another 5 spot in the 3rd inning as they are out to a 12-run lead. I'm Brian Skowronski here on the call. Eagles looking to get back to Akron Firestone Stadium, coming off of a state runner-up appearance. 24 wins for them last season. They've reached that mark already so far in 2025. They can eclipse it with a victory here today. And they have been nothing but great so far up at the dish. 3rd trip into the batter's box now for the left fielder, Lily Clark. Clark leaves this one up on the rooftops. Skylar Sane, starting pitcher for Cuyahoga Heights today. Dials that one right down Main Street to make it a 2-2 count. She's allowed leadoff base runners each of the 3 frames so far. Trying to change that narrative here, and the off speed just missing. One of the better pitches that she's thrown so far today outside the zone. Lily not taking the bait. And now she'll take first base. believe that's the 7th walk today here issued by Skylar Sane. As the Eagles are back to the top of their order. And she just drilled her. Just checking the numbers. Forgot to switch the camera for you guys, but Helmstetter hit by the pitch. So it'll put runners on first and second here for Monroeville. Will now on the way up. Coming off an AB where she massacred a 2 RBI triple. The first of 2 triples hit in a couple batter radius. Her and Raber, each with triples back in the 3rd inning. And we'll get a courtesy, get Holtz as the courtesy runner out on the base pass here for Helmstetter. Trying to find some numbers on her. Posts. Don't believe she's registered a stolen base, at least not one that I can find here on the stat sheet. Well, now 1 for 3 so far today. Did strike out her first 2 at-bats. Now the lefty looking to add to her totals. It has been an offensive slugfest here today for Monroeville. Have to get my calculator out to tally up all the hits. Add another one out of the reach here of the diving Cameron Barnes brings home a run. And the Eagles add on to their total. Back-to-back RBI hits for Peyton. Show it to you one more time. Just drills it and allows Clark to come around the mountain, cross home plate, and send Helmstetter over to third. It's now Taryn Tyler having an exceptional day. Pretty much everybody is, though, at the plate so far for Monroeville. This one blooped, but a little bit foul. Tyler walked her last time up. He's made a couple nice plays in the field. Couple hits as well for Taryn today. Two 2-1 now the count. That one outside. This one through the gap in between shortstop and second. This should score 2 as Tyler into second base. 2 RBI double, 15 zip Monroeville. Gonna get time called here. Might get a pitching change. Show you the latest hit here from Tyler. Bringing home 2 more runs. Will now Helmstetter none down here in this 4th. And for those of you wondering out there in tournament play, the run rule still in effect. So Monroeville heading into the 5th inning. If they're up by at least 10 by the bottom half of that frame, they would end the game early. See Jennifer Howe-Conti out there cheering on the Eagles. She says, let's go, ladies. Shannon Adams wants to see him keep it up. Haven't need much encouragement in that regard today. These bats have been en fuego right from the start. Reber, another hit. Tyler's going to cruise home. It's going to be 16-0 on the RBI single. And the Eagles not even flapping out on the base pass anymore. Arms getting kind of tired as they have continued to just fill it up. Look at Reber's last two at-bats, RBI single and RBI triple. And now Rosser flares that one. Get runners on the corner. Cuyahoga Heights yet to register an out here in inning number 4. And I was looking at these Monroeville stats coming into today, and just unbelievably gaudy, by far the biggest numbers of any softball team that I've covered so far throughout our tournament coverage here on the OH Report. I was like, they've got 287 hits, 76 extra base hits on the season. Well, you're seeing it on full display here today. They're now right around 300 hits for the season. They've just been in berserker mode and no signs of slowing down, as they've already plated 4 runs here in the 4th inning. Their low was 2 scored back in the 2nd. 5 spots in the 1st and 3rd. Freeze, couple hopper, take it on the fly, and a nice throw over to first for the out from Reyes. So that'll bring Reber over to third. And it looks like we're going to get a change here by Monroeville. Pinch hitter. Thinking that Haley Moorman's going to get a chance up here at the plate. Sophomore with a 200 average. She's had just 5 plate appearances so far this season. But with the differential on the scoreboard as it is, Coach Helmstetter electing to get some younger players an opportunity here today. Moorman has not drove in a run so far this season. Just has 1 hit. So this would be a cool moment for her if she's able to step in here, runners on 2nd and 3rd. Put something in play. Coach telling her just stay loose. Be ready for the moment. These don't come around very often. Regional semifinal action. Getting a chance to step in. Couple runners aboard. Do want to say big thanks to everybody combining all of our generous sponsors, bringing you today's action live and free. The Village Barn Rustic Event Center, located in Monroeville. They would like to wish Monroeville good luck throughout the postseason. Roeder Racing, taking care of all of your motorcycle needs, from oil changes to high-performance motor work, Roeder's has you covered. the Eagles Athletic Boosters. You can check them out on Facebook. Donate today by visiting their page in the description. Help out the Eagles athletes, and also they're such fantastic sponsors of the OH Report. Shout out Stacy Barman, the group over there. Anytime I hit them up and say that we're trying to feature their Lady Eagles or the gentlemen, always willing to jump in and contribute. Scout Construction Services, they've got more than a decade of business, so you can trust them with your roofing and siding needs. Call up Scout for more information at 419-989-7240. And 89 Homes, where they're building homes earning trust since 1979. Want to see live and free coverage of your favorite team on the OH Report? You can hit me up. I'm Brian Skowronski. My phone number, email, all over our OH Report accounts on our social media pages. So find me, let me know if you'd like to be a part of this. Promote your business on our live and free streams. See, Diana Haller's so proud of these girls. Would love to see the sophomore step up, come through as well. Mormon, a couple swings and misses here. Sane looking to get the second out. Rifles this one overhead. Ball one. Swing and a miss here. Third strikeout for Sane today. And we've got more changes here for Monroeville. Going to get McKenna Payton, a freshman, getting a chance here. She has not registered a hit so far this season. So another cool opportunity for one of these underclassmen for Monroeville. Try to drive in a run here in a regional. Swings at that one up around the eyelids, and kind of a bashful look over at coach. Don't want to disaccoat Mr. Helmstetter. Swings for this one as well. A couple of nice pitches consecutive here by Skylar Sane. Sane trying to get out of the inning. Get the bats back in the hands here of the Red Wolves. Off speed, got her. Back-to-back strikeouts for Skylar. So the Lady Eagles add on 4 more. Cuyahoga Heights need to start getting the bats working to try to extend this game beyond 5. They're on offense when we come back. Bottom of the 4th inning, Wolves back up to bat. It's our player spotlight today. Aly Williams Looks at a first pitch ball from the left hand. Veanna Helmstetter. Half swing here. Perches it down the third base side just a little bit out of the field of play. Helmstetter's got a one-hitter going so far here into the fourth. Williams, one of only 2 base runners so far today for the Red Wolves. She worked a walk her first at-bat, clear back in the first. Looking to get aboard here. Try to spark some offense for the Red Wolves. Need plenty of it, trailing by 16. This high-powered Eagles offense has came to play today. Shows Bonnet this. Able to get it back just in time. Want to say hello to Pamela Roeder Smith. Says looking good, Lady Eagles, out on our Facebook chat. And how about 2 walks for Aly Williams today? So the lead off on board here, just like they did back in the second with Mecklenburg getting the only hit. That'll bring up Addie Boning. Boning swinging at the first pitch, hard charge. And it's just out of reach here for Jenna Bragg. The throw. Stolen base here for Williams. It's a pretty nice toss to get it down there to the shortstop. Well now, brought it in off the toss from Rosser. But Williams able to get in under the tag. Is this one striped to left field? And Clark is there for out 1. Bring up the designated player, Sophia Mecklenburg, just a freshman. She's got the only hit so far tonight. Pushes that one foul. Temperatures seem to be dropping a little bit here at Avon Lake. About 2 degrees cooler than when we started the action. And just been unseasonably cold, basically all spring so far. A lot of rain coming through the area and basically the entire state up until about 5:30 here. Rain for the first game today up here at Avon Lake, won by Matthews 4-0. That'll be the opponent, presumably of Monroeville, coming up on Friday. As we've now got a 2-2 count. Mecklenburg, the number 4 hitter. She's got a .318 average. 15 hits now. And way out in front of that one. So Williams will head back over to second. Helmstetter trying to keep that goose egg up on the board. And here comes the pitch. Off speed. Does just get the tip of the bat. Tries to shovel it over to first. It's not in time. Williams will come home for the first run of the game for Cuyahoga Heights. So the sophomore able to sprint her way to home plate. And the Red Wolves got a little something going right now. Just barely able to make contact with that. Thought Helmstetter was going to try to flip it straight out of the mitt over to first. Probably would have been her only shot of getting the runner out there, as we'll get a mound meeting out in the circle. Give me a chance to say thank you again to our generous sponsors. Appreciate Roeder Racing very much. Always wants to jump on our scoreboard for anything Monroeville. The Athletic Boosters, great people to work with. Excellent promoters of athletes out there in the Monroeville area. Along with the Village Barn, fantastic venue. Want to wishing the Eagles good luck throughout this postseason. As a big cut comes up empty here for Paige Stotts. Throw down to first, a little behind. Now 1-1, one down here, bottom of the fourth inning. Cuyahoga Heights breaking up the shutout. Their bats are going to have to pick up some steam, though, as they get the pop-up. And the catch made by Bragg for out 2. Nearly had a head-on collision. I mean, this one right down the line. Stutter step. And pretty nice there of Paige to make that move to get around. That'll bring up Brooklyn Domzalski. Struck out her first at-bat. Takes a look at a first pitch strike. Second pitch inside, ball 1. Helmstetter trots back in the circle. Zips this one in there, and that's faded back out of play. 2 strikes now on Brooklyn. See if Veanna tries to challenge her, try to get out of the inning, and she will. The strikeout, the throw down, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's 3 outs. I'm not sure what everyone's waiting for. Inning is over. We head to the 5th. Monroeville has scored a bunch, as you see, in every inning so far. See if they tack on some insurance runs. Probably their last at-bat. Monroeville Lady Eagles have been all over Skylar Sane so far today as the faithful out here brave in the rain, making the drive up to Avon Lake, enjoying what they've seen so far as they have dropped a 16 spot on the board. Looking to punch their ticket back into the Elite Eight. Start things off with a ball and a strike. This is Elena Tyler, freshman. 18th plate appearance of the season. She's collected 3 hits so far. Takes a crack at this one, pops straight up, a little collision, and a nice play made. So here comes Veanna Helmstetter now with 1 down. Starts her off with a couple of strikes. Helmstetter's been busy. This is her 4th at bat already. Well, now on deck, Taryn Tyler in the hole, wanting to get another at bat, as this is her second base hit straight up the middle. And that puts Veanna on board. 3rd time today. Got hit by a pitch last time we saw her in the 4th. A couple of hits, sacrifice in the 3rd. And that will bring up Will now. Or actually, they're going to go with Casey Potes. Fill-in duty. Going to see a lot of new Eagles here. That's right. Potes checked in last inning. Does have 1 hit so far on the season. Well overhead. Allow Helmstetter take second base, no problem. Skylar Sane brings that one in there to make the count now 1-2. Pitch hops in there. Helmstetter elects not to take off for third base. She'll stay put at second. Post, just her 7th overall plate appearance this season. Now she's looking at a full count. Payoff pitch on the way, and got her over the inside part of the plate for the strikeout. So a good-looking pitch. And I think that is the 4th K now for Sane. Here's the lefty Tyler. Had a fantastic day. Two RBI hit in the 4th. Walked in the 3rd. Single in the 2nd. He's had a plate appearance so far in every single inning. Flared left field. And this is going to be another RBI hit. Helmstetter coming home. 17 on the board now for the Eagles. So Tyler having an unbelievable performance from the plate, as is Maddie Reber. Steps into the batter's box now. Maddie with RBI hits each of the last 2 times that we saw her. Hit a triple in the 3rd inning. She, too, will have 5 plate appearances here in 5 innings. Eagles have batted through the order multiple times. Ahead in the count now. Couple balls, no strikes, and Eagles just going to give it up here. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. 16-run differential. Lady Eagles 3 outs away from punching their ticket back into the Elite 8.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
The senior left fielder, Lucy Ross, going to start things off here, bottom 5. And to extend, Cuyahoga Heights got to get this down to single digits. Need at least 7 runs here off of a young lady who's only allowed 1 hit. Helmstetter's been phenomenal. Makes her way back into the circle here. Sends that one over the meat of the plate. Popped up. Third base side called for. And the catch is made by Maddie Reber. So now just 2 outs away from getting back into a regional championship. Cameron Barnes due up now. 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. This one right down the pipe for strike 1. Second pitch, a little bit low. Dug out of the dirt there by Avery Rosser. Boy, she's been phenomenal. Such a solid backstop. A couple of hits for her as well. Barnes swings through that one. 1-2 now. Helmstetter with the wind, sends in there. And that's flared over the Monroeville dugout. Stays 1-2. Reyes on deck. Veanna's continued to have her same trend. Trotting off the back, stepping back in, and she'll dial up the K right there. So 2 down now here for Nevia Reyes. Potentially the last hope for Cuyahoga Heights to try to keep their pulse going in this game. Accepts a first pitch strike. Lobbed in there. And this one sent first base side. 0-2. Helmstetter looking to close the door here with this pitch. Reyes keeps it alive, top of the order, waiting. Presont, hoping that she can get another opportunity here tonight. Helmstetter, the pitch, and there it is, her 21st victory of the season. Monroeville, 16 runs better than Cuyahoga Heights. Today they will march on into the regional championship with your final score here, 17-1. Live and free action's going to return, though. We'll have your post-game show presented by the Village Barn, as well as an MVP interview. There are a lot of young ladies that we can choose from. Drop a comment. Let me know who you think is worthy of being today's most outstanding player. They will join me over here for a post-game conversation about what we just saw here today, the upcoming game against Matthews, and more. Live and free coverage will return back here at Avon Lake in just a couple of minutes. Keep it right there.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Construction for quality building and remodeling. For expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, you see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
the Village Barn, a rustic event venue located in Monroeville. They would like to wish them good luck throughout their postseason run, which will continue. Roeder Racing, taking care of all of your motorcycle needs from oil changes to high-performance motor work. Roeder's has you covered. The Athletic Boosters of Monroeville, helping Eagles athletes chase greatness. Donate today by visiting their Facebook page in the description. 89 Homes, where they're building homes and earning trust. And Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout with your roofing and siding needs. Call them up for more info at 419-989-7240. We're going to talk to Veanna Helmstetter. Had a fantastic day here today, both from the circle and at the dish. That is coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Stay right there. We are back now with our MVP of the game presented by the Monroeville Athletic Boosters, Veanna Helmstetter. Boy, what a performance overall. Obviously, you were a big part of it out here today, but to come out in that first inning and do what you guys did, I think you were batting for about 20 minutes. You go all the way through the lineup. I mean, how much of a shock was that to the system, and obviously in a very positive way?
Oh, it was great. I mean, we just came out and did what we know we could do. I mean, everyone worked hard this whole game, and I feel like we didn't give up or let up at any point. So.
Yeah, great stuff. Going through the lineup multiple times in a regional semifinal game, and I know that this is a team that's kind of felt like you were building up to this moment, get all the way to the last day of the season last year, and here you are again on the doorstep in an Elite Eight matchup coming up here on Friday. So just what has it been like to be a senior have such a fantastic overall season, and now you're back where probably you wanted to be all along.
Oh, it's been great. I mean, the whole last year, I mean, there's expectations set for us, and we're trying to meet those goals and just keep going further than we did last year.
And talk about from the circle just how much confidence you have in all of your pitches. I mean, you struck out a bunch of kids today. You only allow a couple of base runners. What was really flowing and going well for you?
I felt like my rise ball was working pretty good today. I mean, my drop was there, but my rise ball was really my main pitch that I was throwing a lot.
So you get another shot at Matthews, team that you beat last season, coming up here in just a couple of days. What are you most looking forward to in that rematch with them?
I mean, just the competition. We love it. I mean, it's going to be fun to meet a team and see that competition again.
Coming off a performance like this, it's going to be tough to top that, of course. So you and the ladies, very fun-loving group. You can get ready for that matchup.
Just recoup, refocus. I mean, set more goals for that game. I mean, we'll be ready. We're right there with them.
Definitely right there and maybe even beyond. Awesome performance here today, winning by 16 runs, moving on into the Elite 8. Our MVP, Veanna Helmstetter. Go ahead, give as many shout-outs as you want.
I want to shout out my whole team. I couldn't have done it without them, and our great coaching staff, and then my whole family.
All right, moving back into the regional championship game. We'll see this young lady back up here at Avon Lake in just a couple of days. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
We welcome you back for our post-game show presented by the Village Barn. Boy, look at that scoreboard. Lit up early and often tonight by Monroeville, the visiting team here today. 5 runs in the first. You see they duplicated that in the third. 4 more in the fourth after they scored 2 in the second. And then they kind of just like waved the white towel. They scored again in the 5th inning, probably just to keep the streak going as they win it here by 16 runs. I'm Brian Skowronski, been on the call with you guys here today from Avon Lake, watching this powerhouse of a team get 25 wins now on the season. You just heard from their senior, their captain, their stud pitcher, coach's kid, Veanna Helmstetter. Everything that they've been able to accomplish so far this season, they're just having a great time, enjoying the ride up to this point, and it is not over. Here's the final stat line. 17 hits collected by Monroeville. They're over 300 now for the season, which is an absolute absurdity. And then you look at the strikeouts produced. I think there were 5 of them today by our MVP, who faced only 3 hitters over the minimum that she could today. Just a couple of base runners out on the pass. Monroeville, they were special in every single facet of the game, and a lot of different girls getting involved. When you see Will now, she had the 2 RBI triple, RBI single back-to-back at bats. Maddie Reber, an RBI triple and an RBI single and back-to-back at bats. Avery Rosser had an RBI double and then a sack RBI and back-to-back at bats. An RBI double for Rachel Freeze, and then she later had another one. Just everybody was getting healthy. They were all eating, and a magnificent performance here today for the Eagles, which is why they're going to move on. They're going to take on Veanna Matthews, the Mustangs, coming up here in the regional final as Cuyahoga Heights, the Red Wolves season, comes to a close. And what I appreciated about them, but then also didn't love so much, is just how much they were giggling and having fun throughout the course of the day. I mean, you're getting waxed. You may as well enjoy yourself and have a good time. Just didn't see the focus from them, and I think that showed out on the field. Monroeville, they were having fun, but because winning is fun, and when you're coming out here and you're just absolutely crushing from the very start, you bat through the lineup, you have 12 girls through the order in the first inning, and you have that 5 spot, you're allowed to celebrate, you're allowed to have fun and tell jokes. So I think that the preparation level for Cuyahoga Heights, and they've got most of these girls coming back. There's a lot of freshmen and sophomores in the lineup, so they're very, very young. I think that they probably anticipate that they're going to have an opportunity to get back to this point coming up here next season. And next up for us, a lot of baseball tomorrow. We got a doubleheader. How about Plymouth and Mohawk going head-to-head? That is in Division 7. So is Buckeye Central against South Central. Those games will go down at Galleon. We will have the championship game on Saturday. I will be on the call for the Clear Fork versus Sandusky Perkins District Championship game in Division 4. And I think that we've got East Knox versus Worthington Christian. We're just awaiting to see who the opponent is going to be for Centerburg. Fredericktown, we're hoping so that we can get 3 KMAC teams all there in the Division 5 District Championship round at Mount Vernon Nazarene. But that's what is on the slate tomorrow on the OH Reports. Do appreciate everybody that tuned in here today. Couldn't do it without the help of all of our amazing sponsors. So one more time, I want to tip my cap to the Village Barn, Roeder Racing, the Eagles Athletic Boosters, 89 Homes, and Scout Construction Services, LLC. Big thank you as well to Jory Hollenbeck, our camera lady, Adam Thompson, who puts together all the cool graphics that you see. For everybody back at OH Report World Headquarters, I am Brian Skowronski saying so long for tonight here from Avon Lake. We'll see a lot of games tomorrow, and of course we will follow the Lady Eagles. As far as they can go, they'll be back here for the regional championship on Friday. I just might be as well. We will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your evening.